a former Iowa Cub, and a teenage hockey phenom coming up. Hello everybody, thank you so much for joining me as always. My name is Troy Rutter, aka TTM Troy, and I am so glad you are here today. I got some great autographs to show you, and we'll just kind of talk a little bit as well, but let's get straight into the TTMs. I know that's why you're here, and let's go to the first one here. Ready? Boom. Here we have Tim Worrell. He signed 1 of 1 in 47 days. I sent this on December 9th of 2021 and received it on January 25th of 2022. Now you can find the address for Tim Worrell over on Sports Card Forum. They have a great forum over there, as well as a TTM manager if you just sign up for it. It's a great service, and that is my go-to service for 2023. Of course, I'm still going to stay subscribed to all the other ones and kind of validate things, but Sports Card Forum, you got my vote for 2023. Let's get back to the autographs. Now, Tim played from 1993 to 2006 for the Padres, the Indians, the Tigers, the Athletics, the Orioles, the Cubs, the Giants, the Phillies, the Diamondbacks, and then again for the Giants as his career was winding down. Now, he ended his Major League Baseball career with a win-loss record of 48-59 with an ERA of 3.97 with 758 strikeouts. Now, after playing, he actually became a pitching coach for the Peoria Padres. And you might know his brother as well. He is Todd Worrell. So Tim and Todd, there you go. I need to see if I have a Todd Worrell in my collection somewhere, I guess. So Tim Worrell, 1 of 1 in 47 days. Here we have Jimmy Carson. He signed 2 of 2 in 14 days. Now, I sent this on April 19th of 2022 and received it on May 3rd of 2022. And again, you can find the address for Jimmy Carson over on Sports Card Forum. Now, he played from 1986 to 1998 for the Kings, the Oilers, the Red Wings, the Canucks, and the Whalers, but he started that as a second overall draft pick in 1986. And that was after, or well, not after, but he is the second teenager in NHL history to score 50 goals in a season. And the other one was some guy named Wayne Jetski or Gretzky or something like that. Now he is a consultant for Northwestern Mutual. So very cool to have 2 of 2 in 14 days from Mr. Jimmy Carson. Here we have John Cullen. He signed 2 of 3 in 47 days, and he kept 1 of them. Now, I sent these on April 19th of 2022 and received it on June 4th of 2022. Now, I actually sent this to the car dealership that you can see the address for right there. It's a public address, so there you go. Now, John played from 1987 to 1998 for the Penguins, the Whalers, the Maple Leafs, and the Lightning. And he was actually diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma in 1997. But he played 2 NHL All-Star games before he joined his brother's car dealership, his brother Terry. So there you go, John Cullen, care of Terry Cullen's South Lake Chevrolet, right there in 47 days. So I hope you're enjoying these autographs for you today. If you are, make sure that you click the like button down below. I really appreciate it. Lets me know that I'm doing something right, and that'll keep going on and on and on and on. So make sure you click the like button. I'd really appreciate it. All right, let's get back to the video. Here we have Greg A. Smith. He signed 1 of 1 in 997 days. Now, I sent this on September 8th of 2019 and received it on June 1st of 2022. Now, again, this address is on Sports Card Forum. It is also on Star Tiger. Now, make sure that you already, or that you get the right Greg A. Smith, because there are 2 Smiths, Greg Smiths, that have been in baseball. Especially there are 2 Greg Smiths that are actually in the 1991 Don Russ set. So make sure when you're sending, if you're sending to Greg A. Smith or the other Greg Smith, and make sure that you are sending the right card, because if not, if they're nice, they'll send them back to you, and if they're not, they'll just, your stamp and everything will just go right into the trash. So do your research, make sure who you are sending to, okay? Let's go back to the card right here. Now this is a 1991 Don Russ, however, I already do have this 1991 Don Russ. Now he played from 1989 to 1991, so a short career for the Cubs and the Dodgers, and was actually drafted in the second round. But he played most of the minor leagues, including the local team here, the Iowa Cubs. And then he later became a scout for the Royals and the Indians, and did some scouting for the Rangers or some coaching. So he kind of stayed in Major League Baseball after he wasn't playing anymore, so that's really cool. And make sure that you use the address that is in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, because there are some addresses out there for Greg A. Smith, and you want to make sure that you use the correct address, because otherwise you never know what'll happen, right? So thank you again, Greg A. Smith, 1 of 1 in 997 days. Thank you so much for watching this video today, Autograph Nation. I really appreciate it. You know, you guys have a lot of videos out there on YouTube, and I really, really appreciate it when you take the time out to comment down below, because, hey, I spend a lot of time on YouTube, and I spend a lot of time on the internet, and so I love responding to the comments. If you go back to most of my videos, I do respond to comments pretty quickly these days. I know there have been some that I've replied to 2 or 3 years later, and that was when I got so inundated with comments that I just could not keep up, and I was going through some stuff, and I feel really bad that I didn't reply to those. But I'm pretty good at replying to the comments if you leave one down below, so make sure you do that. And make sure that if you want to receive one of my custom cards, you send me your autograph as well as a self-addressed stamped envelope. Now, I received a card from, I can't even remember where it was from. It was from overseas. I think it was the UK. It might have been Ireland. I'm not quite sure. And it was a request for the custom card, but they didn't include either money or self-addressed stamped envelope, and it is still sitting here because I cannot reasonably afford to send stuff, especially overseas, without that self-addressed stamped envelope. So make sure you follow good TTM etiquette, right? And include a self-addressed stamped envelope, and I would love to both put your autograph up on my wall as well as send you one of my custom cards that I had made for, I think it was the 2021 National, I think is what I made that for. Yeah, I think that's what I made those for. Might have been the one before that, I'm not sure. But hey, I really appreciate you watching this video. Like I said, I have been taking part in a lot of different videos lately. I mean, commenting on your videos, and it's really fun to see what everybody's coming back with. I hope 2023 is going to be a great year for all of us. You know, we might be in this little slump right here around the holidays where people aren't returning things, but we are going to start getting into prime TTM season. Hopefully spring training won't be a bust this year. You never know. It kind of was for me last year. Spring training, I sent out a lot, and I think I got one back, and that wasn't until the season was over, and that was just kind of frustrating. But I'm going to try again, spring training again this year, and I'm going to try some basketball coming up, and let's see, what else should I try? I'm still trying to find some cornholer addresses. Those are really hard to find, by the way, but hopefully 2023 will be good for you and me, as well as everybody else in this great hobby that we have here of autograph and card collecting. So thank you so much. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and may your mailboxes be full and your stamps forever. Bye-bye.